Diane in Denmark here, woohoo! New week, which means a new Flylady Zone. Flylady Zone 4, which is the master bedroom. You've seen me working here before. The wardrobes or closet, and if you have a master bathroom, you know, an ensuite bathroom, this is also the time to do that. Here in Europe, we don't normally have an ensuite bathroom. You've seen our bathroom next door, that's the main one, plus we've got a small guest toilet. So when I'm working in zone 4, this is my zone. Now remember, let me just put down my pom-poms. You don't need to follow the Flylady system. You don't need to follow the Flylady Zone system. I follow that system because it takes the guesswork out of things. I've got my list, I check a few things off my list and I'm good to go. Be very careful about, you know, making up your own zones and adding in extra stuff, because you know what we're like, we get into all the planning of stuff but we don't actually get on with the cleaning or the decluttering. Okay, so just, you know, make life easy for yourself and take the easy, you know, like I always say, I always jump over where the bar is lowest. Just use the Flylady zones and, you know, adjust them to you. What I will show you again is, you know, in my control journal, if you made a control journal doing the 31 baby steps, you know, from the Flylady, I showed you this in zone 2, zone 3. You can print off the Flylady's detailed cleaning list and then just adjust it to suit you. So for example, I've gone here, clean my slippers. Hold on, just grab my slippers, because my fluffy slippers, they go on, you'll have seen on Instagram, once I post my shiny sink picture. These are my slippers, and when we're in the zone, I'll pop these in the washing machine. Remember, if you've got ones that have got cardboard in them, that's not going to work for you. You just need to maybe dab them with a cloth. Anyway, those are going to go in the washing machine. And what else have I added? Oh yeah, I've also added, I wrote down declutter, scarves, jewellery. I decluttered my jewellery last time, but this week I will do another scarf declutter because I've got one box left of my outdoor scarves. And also I've put down declutter handbags and shoes. I've already done the shoes which were in the basement. So you can add little things as reminders. Like I've added on here for the master bathroom, wash my makeup brushes and transfer my makeup. You know, I said I keep out some makeup here in my drawer for when I'm getting ready in the morning, and stuff I'm not using, it goes into a box, and then once a month I get to like go shopping in my supplies and swap them over, so that way I'm not spending any money. And you know, well, we don't want to spend money. Now, I'm going to get started doing a bit of detailed cleaning in here, but first of all, just a wee funny thing. I'm just back from Edinburgh, and if you saw on Instagram, I was over seeing Mum and for my cousin's 50th party, birthday party, and I travelled over there on Friday, and I took the bus from the airport into Princess Street, that's our main, and then I changed to a local bus. And I had just got off the airport bus, you know, with my bag, my little trolley suitcase, and I was standing at the bus stop looking, seeing where the next bus was to Mum's house. And this very nice gentleman said to me, "Excuse me, but aren't you Diane in Denmark? Because I've just started watching your YouTube videos." And it was so funny, I was completely taken aback that somebody recognised me in the street. So anyway, hello to Paul with a very lovely moustache. And the even funnier thing was that on Saturday I was out shopping with Mum. Mum and I were gallivanting about town, and we had lunch and we're on Princess Street, and she got some nice new clothes from Marks and Spencer's. I was very good, I didn't buy anything. And we went into Waterston's booksellers, and they've got a very nice cafe there, and we needed reviving after our shopping. And guess who I bumped into like 24 hours later? Paul with his party. So anyway, a big shout out to Paul, you really made my day. And here's my mum saying to Paul, "Well, you do know that Diane, she was really messy as a child, and her bedroom was so messy." And I said, "Okay, Mum, but that just shows you that the Flylady system works." Now, I had a really messy bedroom, and look, now if the Flylady system can work on me as a messy child, it can work for you. Anyway, enough talk, let's get some action going. So Usual thing, I'm going to work for about 15 minutes, maybe I might run on to 20, but work along with me. If you're not doing the cleaning right there at home right now, maybe you can fold some laundry, shred some papers, you know, water the office plants. Well, that's another thing. So I'm going to put this at the door because that, or you know, if you need to dust, this is a plastic one. If you need to dust it off and give it a wee bath, so that's going to go there as well. Anyway, let me just turn you around and I can get started. Right, feather duster on the stick. We're going clockwise. I'm just going to take down if there are any cobwebs. And I love my feather duster on a stick because you can get right down into the corners as well. You know, sometimes when you put your hand into, you know, down into a socket and your hand goes through the cobwebs, not nice. And don't tell anybody, just keep it quiet, but it's my daughter's birthday the day that you're watching this video, and I've even bought her a feather duster on a stick for her own room, so she'll say, Mom, can you come and remove the spiders? She can do it on her own now. She's going to be 16, so. Right, there, in the corners. Down here. Do the top of the picture, oh, in front of the picture. And also you can use your feather duster to go, you know, on the top of the light shades. There we are, okay. Right, and that's basically me done for that one. I'll give it a shake outside when I'm finished. Just let me pop it in the corner. Okay, and next thing is I'm going to do the flat surfaces. And I've got my wee cleaning caddy here. Remember, you don't need the same stuff as me. I just use my Flylady rags, and generally, you know, you can just dampen them. That's enough to take most of the grime off. And I'm not going to use anything for the flat surfaces. I use my wee Flylady dusting. I'm just going to go behind you because there's a windowsill here. Because once I've done the flat surfaces, I'll also do the windows, because we're in the zone. And this is my hubby's stuff, and I just leave him to get on with his. I can do the lamps. That's another plant for a wee spot of water. Right, lamps. Books. Oh, and actually I had left out this brush because that's to remind me to clean my brushes and look out some other ones. Right. I'll just do the bits along here, a wee bit under the bed, but I'll be going underneath there with the hoover to get to that. Right, that's the flat surfaces done. And I'll just run along the top of the mirror as well. Like that. And I've got the mirror over here. And last thing is on top of my dressing table. Hold on. Oh, don't want to have you falling down. Is my little mirrored dish where I keep my perfumes. And I told you I've been going through, you know, all the perfumes that I had, and you know, I've got my favourites that I use all the time. But these ones, this one was from a clothes swap party that I'm still enjoying. And this one came in a little set from Fragonard. And I'm working my way through those. My daughter likes some of them, but I'm kind of taking one or two out at a time, seeing if I like them, and if I don't like them, you know, within 3 or 4 days, they go to the clothes swap party bag. And this last one was one that also is from Pecksniffs. I love the name of that. It's like something from Charles Dickens. And look, I'm almost finished. I've actually really enjoyed that one. But the other ones I didn't enjoy, and my daughter's taken one, but the other ones went to clothes swap parties. So we're getting rid of the clutter a bit at a time. Remember, if you've got like 15 perfumes, just put out 1 or 2 each month and see, you know, do you like them? And if not, you know, pass them on to somebody else. Right, anyway, that's all flat surfaces done. So that can go in, the wash. And the next thing I'm going to do is, I've told you this before, I do, you know, the weekly home blessing hour, the bit, you know, shine mirrors and windows, I do it by zone. So, because it doesn't even take me 10 minutes. And I've just got my generic glass cleaner, environmentally friendly, not tested on animals. And I'll do a quick scoosh scoosh. I'll do the one behind you first. And I can't film that way, and then I'll do that way. So I'm just rolling up the blinds. And it's a beautiful sunny day in Denmark today, but don't let the sunshine fool you, because I was down having my skinny dip with Vibeke and Helena, and when we were swimming, you know, we don't wear anything, no wetsuits or anything, there was actually bits of ice still on the top of the water, but it was beautiful. We actually sat for a couple of minutes after we came out of the water, and just, it was fantastic. Anyway, you'll have seen the pictures on Instagram by now. Still lots of icicles hanging down. Right, I'll move you around the other way and then we can get that done. Right, so moving around clockwise. Okay, just a quick scoosh scoosh. You know the procedure. Up at my tiptoes. Right, that's one done. Up to the top. Oh, it's quite noisy here just now because the men are still digging up the road. Right, that's that one done. And this one, scoosh scoosh, and another scoosh scoosh. Right. And actually, while I'm over there and I've got the window open to the little French balcony, I'm going to take the little area rug that's on my husband's side and give that a shake outside. You know, perhaps you have little rugs or, you know, throw pillows. Maybe you want to pop the covers in the wash this week, you know, brighten things up. Because it is actually finally getting to springtime here in Denmark, even though it's below 0 today. Okay, I'm coming back. Right. Okay, I'll just leave this one here until I vacuum the floor. Right, how long have we got? Okay, we're at 14. I'll tell you what, I'll do a quick vacuum because I'm going to vacuum the skirting boards, and I can even get under the bed, and then that'll probably be it for this session. So let me just get plugged in, and maybe you want to put in your earplugs. Right, off we go. At least I'm beginning to feel the heat now. Right, come around this way. I'll just get this one so I can do the baseboards, or skirting boards as we say in Scotland. I don't want to knock you over. There we are. Come this way. like a bit of vacuuming to warm me up. You know what, I really actually enjoy, I really enjoy vacuuming. It's like my dad, he could vacuum for hours and hours. And I like vacuuming because it really changes, you know, makes the place look really clean just within a few minutes. Anyway, that's my vacuuming done. Just put that there. And I suddenly had a thought, I didn't actually do the mirror there and my little one here on top of my dresser. So I'll just do that. Get my squish stuff again. And then basically I'm done. Oh, one. And that's basically me done for the cleaning in here. And as I said, I'm going to put my slippers in the wash. I've got a couple of cloths to be washed from here. Shake out my feather duster. Give the plants a wee wash, freshen up. And I did the bedding this morning. Normally I do it on a Sunday. But I got back, there was a wee bit of delay because of the snow in Edinburgh, so I was a wee bit delayed last night. So I did those this morning, and those are in the wash, so it's all good. Anyway, I'm going to stop it here, but you will see me again in this room this week because I will be decluttering scarves, and I'm going to have a look at the stuff which I haven't worn during the winter and decide what to do with that. And also I've got a video coming up with Vibeke where we're going to show you some Easter crafts. So anyway, it's all happening. Anyway, that's it for me. I'm going to get these things out of the way because remember, don't leave your cleaning caddy and all your supplies lying out. Put it away when you're finished and just enjoy what you've done. So anyway, as usual, let me see if I can grab my pom-poms without knocking you over. You know the story. Diane in Denmark saying, live long and prosper. May the Danish food be with you, and I shall see you very soon. Remember to give yourself a rah 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 when you are done. Okay, see you very soon.